Yo guys, what's going on? SJ here again, bringing you all another Team Fortress 2 related video. So I've had people ask me what loadouts I use in TF2. So this video will be showing you all exactly that. So let's start off with the Scout. I have my strange Carbonado, Killstreak, Scattergun, and I have like 636 kills on that. I use my shot to hell pistol and the ham shank. And for my cosmetics, I use a pretty nice set, the Bill's hat, the Dead of Night, and the Bruiser's bandana. Sometimes I'll change out of that set though and use my other set if I can find the bloomin' hat. Oh, here it is. I think that's it. I will use my gym set, and that's pretty much it. Sometimes though I switch that out with that, but normally it's that. And another set I use commonly on the Scout is the Flakjack and the Bills, the point and shoot. So that's it, which I think looks pretty cool as well. And taunts, I just have the square dance, the deep fried desire, and a director's vision, which you get from achievements. So yeah, soldier. This is my direct hit loadout. This is the one I pretty much just use on 2 Fort. And so I like the sort of Bruiser's bandana hat goes with the helmet and the Dead of Night and the Shogun shoulder guard, which was actually given to me by Buckshot was his name when he gave it to me. I actually can't remember what it is now. Sorry. And yeah, so I think the cosmetics really go well together, and the Kringle collection, how the thing goes like there, it's not like the Antarctic Parker where it looks really bad. And yeah. And the other set I tend to use is the set which is on my my profile, and everything else is the Team Captain, the Bruiser's bandana, and the Antarctic Parker. Although sometimes I will change out the Bruiser's bandana for just the Shogun shoulder guard, because it looks pretty cool. I just don't really like the clipping problem there. Where is it? There we go. So yeah, this is also the one I mostly use, is my rocket launcher, over 2,600 kills. I've only had this thing for a couple of months, so that's pretty amazing. And the gunboats, I have a vintage pair of gunboats here. And the escape plan, which I need to get a strange or vintage version of as well. So, the Pyro. God, I'm getting out of breath here. This is my normal Pyro set. I use the stock flame gun because I like being able to WM1 people, as well as being able to use the combo, and the power jack I just use for the extra speed pretty much. And it looks pretty cool, and it's not like the where is it? The lolly chop, for example, where it just looks so ugly to look at. And yeah, my B set. This is my yeah. I don't even know why I actually use that. I think I just use that to annoy people, because I can't even air blast people with the flog. So yeah, and I use the Bill's hat and the last breath, which I think look pretty well together, if I'm completely honest. So, Demoman. Oh, that's my Demo Knight set. This is my Demoman set. I think the Demoman's kind of skint for cosmetics. I need to use actually one of the sets in my top 5 Demoman cosmetic sets. I need to get some actual Demoman cosmetics, because none of these cosmetics are actually for the Demoman. I have pretty much just the stock, because I like that. This is my Demo Knight set. So I've got the weight room warmer, the Bruiser's bandana, and the hat with no name, which I've painted black, because I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, that's my Demoman, and I'll often change out the Tide Turner for the Splendid screen, because I like having that faster recharge time. Heavy, again, pretty much just all class cosmetics. I have a strange Killstreak gloves of running urgently for some reason, even though it only has 1 kill. My minigun, and the sandwich, because you have to have the sandwich as heavy. And the Bruiser's bandana, the Brotherhood of Arms, and the Dead of Night. And that's pretty much the same thing, just with the shotgun instead. Although sometimes this set gets switched out. Gets switched out in favor of this set, which I also think looks pretty cool. Now, on to Engineer. So, Engineer, I pretty much use the point and shoot 24/7. This is my mini sentry set. Please don't judge me. I got the Creepy Cooter's shotgun, which I got off the Steam market, so I presume the guy who owned it first was called Creepy Cooter. No clue. Anyway, I got my shot to hell pistol again and the gunslinger. I really like the Scotch Saver. It's not really like, it doesn't really stick out that much, but it sort of adds to the Demoman. Not the Demoman, the engineer. I like the endothermic exo wear, but sometimes it does get switched out for the Dead of Night, although I do prefer the endothermic exo wear. And this I'll sometimes switch out for that, but I prefer the Scotch Saver. So yeah, that's pretty much Demoman. Oh yeah, and my cowboy. Gotta have the cowboy hat. Gotta have the cowboy hat. So I'm possibly the most try-hardy medic that ever lived. I pretty much use the Nun Hood, the Angel of Death, and the Bruiser's Bandana. Pretty much the entire sort of try-hard medic set, which, you know, is, and I use the Oops, that was not medicine. The arrow goes uber fast. I know. I named that ages ago. 19 kills, so 19 people got to see Oops, that was not medicine, and the other 192. Oh no, that's 100. I see. I have more Ubers than I do have kill assists. Thank you, Valve, for implementing that system where you charge Uber really fast in spawn, so I can get Ubers on my Medigun. And this is my sort of free-to-play helper set because I got the quick fix, and that should not be there. That should be there. So yeah, my sniper set I'm pretty proud of because I think it looks really cool. Although occasionally the Dead of Night will go out for the snow scopers, which also looks pretty good. Whoops, that's the snow scopers. But yeah, so I have my strange bot killer sniper rifle. I really like the Carbonado bot killers, and I just have the stock SMG and the ham shank, which is just the stock. I got the Bruiser's Bandana, point and shoot, Dead of Night. You'll see a lot of these sets are quite generic, and this one has the Villain's Veil, the Brotherhood of Arms, and the Dead of Night. This is my sort of map roam. I got the Razorback so that spies can't backstab me. Don't message me. Okay, so yeah. With the spy, again, I have two sets. This is sort of my normal one that I go to by default. The Dead Ringer, the Stock Knife, and the Ambassador. And I have the Dead of Night, Bruiser's Bandana, and Detective Noir. And I think this set goes pretty well together, to be honest. I don't use the red tape recorder. Oh, I have a festive... Why I didn't have that equipped, I have no clue. I remember buying that ages ago, and I have not used it once. I'm incredibly intelligent. So yeah, over here we have a different set. We got the Lurker's Leathers. I should really equip that, you know? I got the Lurker's Leathers, the Bruiser's Bandana, and the Bill's Hat, Ambassador, and Stock Knife, and Stock Invis Watch this time. And I think the Bill's Hat goes quite well. It's not too different. It stands out a lot less than this. So I guess when I'm not cloaked and not disguised, I stand out a little less unless I'm on Barn Blitz. But you know, there are like only so many maps in TF2 that have snow in them. So after recording all that, I realized I was a bit of a numpty and I forgot to show you all my taunts. So I only have a few taunts apart from the Square Dance and the Rector's Vision for each of the classes. Not on every class, only on the classes I play the most. So for the Soldier we have the Fresh Brewed Victory, which is the one that's on my intro. And here we have the Obliterated, which I think is amazing. It's the one he does on expiration date, which I think is pretty cool. And I don't think we have one for Heavy. No, we don't. I don't think so. Nor do we have one for Engineer. For Medic, we have Meet the Medic, which I really like. So, yeah. And it has like this particle effect, which all of you probably know, but you know. It doesn't seem to show it in that for some reason. Sniper, we don't have one. Spy, we just have... Well, not on that loadout, we don't. On this loadout, I just have Buy a Life, which I think is so... it's so good, especially when you, like, kill a free-to-play and it's like... Go buy yourself a hat. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much all my loadouts. And, yeah. Real quick guys, before you all go, I just want to thank you all for 300 subscribers. That's insane. I'm probably not going to do a special for this one, simply because I did a special for 50, then 100, then 200. I think I'll do one for 500, but yeah, it's just insane, and thank you all for your support so much. So as always guys, have a swell day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.